Today we shall be talking about the 6 tips that every successful YouTuber should know for him to become successful in YouTube. So maybe the question of the day is, what kind of niche are you in? What kind of videos do you make online? Let me know down in the comments below and I will be very happy to reply to that. So let's get this thing started. I'm so fired up to teach you on how to become successful. So number 1 is you have to understand your audience needs. You need to understand, what does your audience want? What do they love? And once you understand that, you give them what they want. For example, I understood what my audience needed at that very time. So I was able to grow this very YouTube channel from 28 subscribers to over 1,000 subscribers in 3 weeks. Just imagine, 3 weeks. I understood what my audience wanted and I gave them in full, and in return I got their trust. In return I got subscribers after subscribers. This can work for you. If it worked for me, it can work for you. So understand the need of your audience and give them what they deserve, and my friend, you are going to gain their trust and you will get, of course, the subscribers. So that is very key. You must understand that for you to become successful on YouTube in 2021. Number 2, post regularly. And posting regularly does not mean that you post daily. My friend, you look at how your content is arranged. Look at how many videos you have. And then you have to create those videos and then be able to post them regularly. This will help your audience to understand when to expect a video from you or when to expect some content from you, right? So if you post regularly, your audience will know on Tuesday or on Thursday, I am going to expect a video maybe from Duncan, right? So this will help your audience to understand when to expect from you. You can decide to post even once in a week, right? And this will just work good for you. Like for example, for me, I post once in a week and I can see at least I'm giving room for my video to breathe. Even YouTube themselves, they say they post every Tuesday.
And also on the point about giving your videos room to breathe, you got to think about, like, we upload on Tuesdays. We try not to upload on Wednesday because we feel like we want that Tuesday upload to have more of a chance to get seen. That's why we feel like the weekly cadence has been great for us. I mean, we gained 500,000 subscribers in the last year. We feel like that's the right tone, and anytime my bosses say, should we increase frequency? I'm like, no, this is the right cadence.
Yeah. So even YouTube's owned channels publish once a week, not more.
Because I don't think people want more than that.
Right? So it is not that they post every day. They post only once in a week. So post regularly. You can choose to post once in a week, but remain consistent with that which you are posting. The tip number 3 is prioritize quality over quantity. And my friend, you have heard this phrase, that content is king, and that is very true. So what makes people to subscribe to you is the type of content and the quality or the value they get from your very video. And that's why I say that if your audience don't get value from you, then why should they subscribe? So you have to prioritize quality over quantity. Tip number 4, do not overthink about the name of your channel. I know many YouTubers want to overthink and say, you know, my friend, I need to create a brand. If you don't have a brand, then just use your name. I have a brand and I used it for my other YouTube channel called Aero Productions because I do graphics design and it's doing fine. So do not overthink of, you know, what kind of name should I give my channel? You know, I need to research, I need to go on Google and find the best perfect name. My friend, just use your name because it counts so less when it comes to subscribers, right? So don't overthink about it. Just create a simple name, and I would advise you to use your name, and that will be so very fine. But if you have a brand name, feel free to use that. Tip number 5, create appealing or attractive thumbnails that are relevant to your topic. And by the way, I created a video on how to design a thumbnail that gives you or that increase the click-through rate. In case you want to watch that, please find this video and go and watch. It will help you to understand on how to create thumbnails inside Photoshop. So I said thumbnails will increase your click-through rate. So it is good that you create thumbnails that can attract people. So thumbnails have powers to attract someone searching for a solution on YouTube. And this, my friend, will increase your click-through rate. And if your content is right and it is quality, then, my friend, you will have earned a subscriber. So create a thumbnail that will attract many people. I'm so fired up about the last very tip number 6. That is, make videos that are at least 10 minutes long. You might be wondering, why am I so fired up because of that? Because I know it is tricky. So, my friend, YouTube looks at two aspects. It looks at your audience retention as well as your watch time for you to be monetized on YouTube, right? And by the way, nowadays they don't focus so much on the subscribers. They focus on so much on the audience retention. You need to understand YouTube. You know, YouTube is a search engine, and as well, YouTube is a business. I did a video, you can check that. YouTube is a business. So they want to find a platform where they are going to sell their products, where they are going to run their ads. So if you cannot retain your audience to watch your video, my friend, YouTube will just ignore your video and it is not going to recommend it to others. So, my friend, you have to create videos that are quality, that is, to have the audience retention. Then create videos that are longer than 10 minutes for you to get the required 4,000 watch hours. And maybe I'll create a video on how to achieve the 4,000 watch hours. So maybe I'll be creating a video on the tips and tricks that I used to achieve that. And my friend, I know you are going to learn something from that. So you need to create videos that are longer than 10 minutes so that people can be, confident of what you're doing. People can be retained in your video. And of course, I know you're making something that is very fine. So, my friend, my question is, what tip among the 6 that you think you are going to implement? Maybe you've been doing the other 5 and you've missed on one of it. So let me know, which one are you going to implement in your next video? And if you are starting a YouTube channel, you can also tell me in the comments below so that I can know if you are a beginner. We can walk with you through this very journey so that you can also become successful. And my friend, my prayer is that you also become successful. And I just want to talk to my fellow youth. I am a youth, so don't worry. Most of us think that we need to be employed. Most of us think that we need to be in offices, and we just sit there waiting for jobs. My friend, sometimes it is so hard to get a job. So in case you have free time, you can create your own channel and find a good niche. I talked about niches in the video that I recommended for you. You'll find the links in the description. Find a best niche that you are passionate about, make videos about it and post it on YouTube. Imagine it is free of charge. It's just you to create good content and people will love it, right? So don't sit there and say, I don't have a job. Don't sit there and say, I cannot make it. You don't sit there and say, I have a first class honors degree. My friend, with your degree, you may not get a job. But in YouTube is giving a fair platform for everyone. And my friend, YouTube itself said in 2020, there are so many YouTube channels that reached their 1,000 subscribers and that they entered into the YouTube partnership program. I being one of them, because in 2020, I was able to monetize Aero Productions. So I want just to speak to you, don't give up, don't tire, make videos, and make good content, and people will love it, right? So my friend, in case you found value in this video, feel very, very free to give me a like and also subscribe. And not only subscribe, my friend, ring that bell so that you do not miss any other future video that I'm going to make on this channel. Otherwise, I hope I will see you in my next video. Peace.